Okay, before we start talking about networking, I want to talk to you about leveraging other people's products. Okay, one of the most powerful things about LinkedIn Alliance is that you are going to be able to go out, find somebody else's product who needs your help to promote, okay? And these aren't, I mean, again, you could use this for affiliate products, you can use this for CPA products, you can use this for your own offline businesses, but we're going to specifically show you some products that are going to be niche specific to the people that you're going to be targeting, and literally you'll be able to take these products, pull them off the shelf, and deliver them with a nice pretty little bow on them to the people that need them, okay? So without getting into too much detail about how we find these products, we have a few different websites that we are going to give you access to in LinkedIn Alliance that is going to give you access to webinars. These are webinars that are going to be live webinars similar to the one that you are here and a part of now. Okay, they're going to train somebody or train a group of people on a specific topic, and then at the end of that webinar, they're going to have a medium to high ticket offer at the end. We've all been a part of these webinars before. Now, if you've never been a part of a webinar, there's probably a few things that you don't realize of why they're so profitable, okay? First and foremost is the conversions, okay? Or I'm sorry, the list, sorry. First and foremost is the list, all right? When you're building a webinar and you're promoting a webinar, you're building a list, okay? You're going to get people that are interested in this free training that are going to sign up to go to your webinar and are in turn going to become a list, okay, for you to promote other things to down the road. The number two most important or the most profitable thing about webinars is the conversions. Because you're doing a webinar and in the beginning they're specifically designed to get you interested in a specific topic, and then at the end offer a nice, offer that's completely relevant to what you just were trained on, the conversions are going to be dramatic. Okay, it's not unheard of to have 20, 30. I've even seen people have 40% conversions on their webinars. Okay, but on average, you can see 15 to 20% conversions very often. Okay, now one of the specific methods that we are going to be discussing here in the LI Alliance system is going out and networking with these people that are looking for your help. Okay, and a lot of times these people don't know that they need your help. And I'm talking specifically to the people on LinkedIn at this point, not the actual product creators. Okay, now these people that are looking for your help are huge, large group owners. We're talking people that have large bases of connections that they're good at keeping in touch with. There's tons of different of sources that you can leverage, and we're going to go into all of those inside of LinkedIn Alliance. But basically, you're going to get out and get in touch with those people, and you're going to build a relationship, right? Thus, building an alliance with them to then help their list or help their group learn about your specific target or your specific product, okay? So let's talk a little bit about the money that can be made here. William, can you pull up your calculator here real quick? I think it's easiest because I'm not the best when it comes to math.
Okay. Absolutely. I love math. I love money math.
Yeah, me too. I love money math too, but I mean, I don't want to mess these numbers up here. And you guys try to follow along with me here, okay? So first and foremost, on average, with the types of things or with the types of methods that we're going to be teaching you, you're going to be targeting groups that have huge numbers. We're talking, anywhere from 3,000 people in their group up to 70, 80, 100,000 people in their group. And depending on the group owner, they're going to have some serious pull with these people, okay? One of the best ways I've ever made money has been with webinars and using or leveraging off of the relationship that the people that promote my webinars have with their audience, okay? And that's basically what you're going to be doing here with LinkedIn, okay, or with LI Alliance. So let's do some quick numbers here, okay? Let's say you have a group of 3,000 people, okay? Now, those 3,000 people, let's say that you're able to generate, let's go conservative here, William, with a 15% sign-up rate, okay? So 15% of those people say, I am going to go ahead and register to go to this webinar to find out about this great topic. Now, let me ask you guys, would you all agree with me that 15% of a 3,000 person group is a very conservative figure of people that would be interested in that topic if it was specific to their group? Absolutely. Okay, great. I wanted to make sure that everybody was on the same page with me here. Yes, so 15% of those people just sign up. They just raise their hand and say, I'm interested in finding out about this webinar, okay? Now take that 15% number, okay? On average, I'm going to see about half of those people show up, okay? 50% of those people are going to show up, all right? Now let's say you take that 225 number. That's people that are bodies, live bodies, sitting in your training webinar, okay? Now again, you don't have to do any of this stuff. It's all done for you because we're going to teach you how to find other people's products that are actually going to do all the work for you and be more than happy to do it for you, okay? You don't have to know anything. As a matter of fact, the less you know, the better, okay? But anyways, you got those 225 people. Now, again, we talked about a good conversion is, 25, 30%. But if you have a mediocre webinar that converts at, let's say, 15%, okay, what is 15% of that? You're looking at 33, almost 34 conversions of people that actually purchase the product that webinar is promoting, okay? And again, these are low figures depending on what you're targeting here, okay? If you were able to get those, well, how many did we say? You just changed the number there, William. 33. Okay, we're able to get 33 new customers. Now, on average, a good size ticket for a webinar that converts really well is right around the 197 mark. And you'll find that the people that are that you'll be promoting for are willing to pay you as much as 60% in commission. Okay? Now, if you generate $6,500 in commission, or I'm sorry, in revenue, you're looking at it as, let's do a 50% conversion or commission on that, William. What is that? That's $32.50, or I think it's $32.50. Again, I'm bad with math. Yeah, $32.50. Guys, $3,250 from just one relationship. Now, again, is that a one-time relationship? No, because you have built a relationship with them, and if you're able to find more products that more training that would be relative or relevant to their group, well, then you can just as easily come back and do it again. And here's the beautiful thing. Once you've done it once, the group is going to love it. They're going to remember you, and they're going to be more than willing to sign up. The buzz is going to build, and those numbers will dramatically increase. Now, let's take that same formula that we just took, which was, what did we say, 15% on the registration. All right, let's just take that number and multiply it by 5. Okay, if you took that $32.50 commission and multiplied it by 5, because now you've taken that 3,000 size group and you've targeted 15,000 plus groups, how much commission is that? Right? $32.50 times 5. You're looking at $17,000 on a webinar. Okay. Again, that's what goes into your pocket. Now, I'm not saying that everybody here that gets this, is going to go out there and make $17,000 on a webinar, but you're going to have an awesome chance to do that if you follow the methods that we teach in LI Alliance right to the T. Okay? Because literally everything is done for you. Everything's thought of. We've put together everything that you need to know about how to find the products, how to find the people that are looking for your help, and most of all, how to make the money. Okay? So with that said, William, if you'll just go to the next slide. Obviously, first off, let me just ask everybody, is everybody in here excited about tomorrow's launch? Yes. Okay, yes, great. I'm glad to see that. And is everybody excited about making some serious commissions for once? Because you know what? There's a lot of products out there that are launched that really seriously fall short when it comes to getting a full package that's easy to use, it's easy to do, that even a newbie can pick up. Because, you know, face it, a lot of us are just getting started online. I knew when I first got started, I couldn't build a website. To save my life, I didn't know what WordPress was, and it took me literally up until about a year ago to actually even understand how to work the WordPress dashboard. I don't like building websites. The beautiful thing of this method is you don't have to do anything. No websites, no SEO, no email marketing, no spamming, no cold calling, no fax blasting, no networking, no door-to-door advertising, nothing. You don't have to do anything that you would normally have to do. You can literally do this a few hours a day, just a couple hours a day, and get out there and bring in some huge numbers, okay? We don't actually have him here on the webinar, but one of my students was able to do just that. Within just a few days of using this method, was able to get over 300 registrants for his webinar last week, and that was pretty awesome, okay? And the great thing is, no matter how well that webinar does for him, he still has the list, okay? Now, what can you do with 300 potential buyers? On LinkedIn, those people are more affluent, okay? They have more money to spend, so you know you can offer them all kinds of different things later on down the line. All right, so we're getting some questions here. We have, again, the launch is going to be launching at 3 p.m. tomorrow. Okay, and here is the awesome part. You probably actually had somebody ask me, is this the $300 Alliance launch? No, it's not. Our product launch for you, since you guys are early birders here and you're getting access to all this information ahead of time, you're going to be able to pick it up for $17. Okay, for $17. It's literally.
I'm sorry, that makes me laugh every time I hear it.
Right, because it's $300. Now somebody was saying, okay, will there be $300? Is this $300? Yes. It's not going to be $300. Okay, not even close to that. It's $17. No. Another question: is there an OTO? Yes, there is an OTO. Okay, and I'm just going to go ahead and tell you, since you're watching this, the OTO, you don't need it to, because we cover everything inside of the offer. William's probably
you're going to want it.
But you're going to want it, okay? What is the OTO? We're going to do 4 more webinars just like this where we actually are going to go into more detail on all the stuff that's covered, and we're going to do Q&As, okay?
Imagine being able to pick our brains real time in almost a one-on-one environment where your questions are answered, targeted to what you're wanting to use. You're going to have the method at your disposal. You've got Mark's pro networking ability. You've got my pro networking in LinkedIn. It's ridiculous. Now someone's asking how much the mastermind's going to be, Mark.
How much is the mastermind? We didn't even finish. Okay, not only do you get the 4 webinars that we're going to cover this in more detail, answer questions. We want you to be superstars, okay? We're going to answer all those questions for you in great details that you have along the way. And on top of that, you're going to get access to our mastermind group, our Facebook mastermind. Okay? It is not a dime sale. We are not doing a dime sale. This is all going to, it's a time sale on the front end. Somebody asked that.